Okay, so let's talk about who they did bring in. We got our first glimpse in the Premier League of Rasmus Hojlund.
Very
you
nice.
excited?
Yeah, very nice. I thought there was a couple of really good touches. If we need to score goals, link up the play, it's not going to be enough for a club like United. So if he's clinical enough...
Okay, wait, not going to be enough. Given he's only 20, I'm going to play devil's advocate here, Mr. Contrarian. Last season, they had a striker who just linked up the play and didn't score many goals. And then they had Martial, who also didn't score many goals.
You talk about Weghorst?
Yeah. And
Weghorst didn't link the play.
Okay, but that's what they tried to get him to do, like, moving him deep or whatever, right? And despite all this, despite all you guys mocking Weghorst and despite Martial's issues, they said Rashford scored 1 million goals and they finished third in the Premier League, right? So we all agree Hojlund is better than Weghorst and Martial and whatever.
Yeah, but before you don't spend that money on someone who's just going to link a play.
No, but maybe he's going to score goals later. Even if he just links up play, I'm saying is you're already well ahead of where you were last year, right? At least in that department.
He's given United a different option. Obviously, it was 20 minutes yesterday. But what he did, he was aggressive, he was persistent, and he worked hard. Now, they're basic qualities, but United haven't had those, certainly with Anthony Martial. So he really roughed up the Arsenal defence. And when he was the second balls were dropping off into Bruno, which again United haven't had. So Bruno and Eriksen had this ability from that point in the final third to pick a pass. It gives United a higher platform. So he's helping United's attacking game. You're right, he has to score goals, but
he said that.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, any striker has to score goals. But from what I saw yesterday, he's changed the way that they play and he gives them more aggression. And I made this point last week, but United's away record certainly is down to the fact that the forwards don't work hard enough. Martial doesn't work hard enough, Anthony doesn't, and Marcus Rashford doesn't. I think with Hojlund, he works much harder. And that was one big thing that Ten Hag wanted when he brought a striker in. He wanted a striker who would press from the front, be tenacious, worry defenders, and he's done that. The big question is, will he score enough goals? And that, who knows? I mean, he's only 20, like you say. It's a big question if he'll score the goals.
It's true.
They finished third last season. I'm just going to remind you guys of that. And he's an upgrade.
Right.
Over
Is Marcus Rashford going to score another 30 goals?
Why not?
Yeah, but why if it doesn't? Two goals are going to come. Last season, Rashford had an incredible season, which is he's that talented, but he saved them on many occasions because he was the only one of that four.
Nearly saved them on Sunday too.
No, but on that forward line, he was the only one.
Yeah.
When he stopped scoring last season, United stopped winning.
Exactly.
No,
So it's not enough.
I'm not saying Hojlund doesn't need to score at all, but I'm saying is Hojlund can have a great season scoring 10, 15 goals if he does all the other things, and United will be a better team.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. And I don't want to go to the end of the season and say like, oh, look, they paid 75 million for him. He's 20 years old, and he hasn't scored 25 goals.
The way he plays, he might encourage 15 goals from Mount and Fernandes.
Exactly.
So that is a big add because nobody was doing that last season.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.